What's going on, everybody? Today I want to do some wheels and some other little cosmetics to the car, but I do have a radio for this car and I don't have one in the car, so I'd like to try to plug it in to see if it works. So right here we have the lower dash piece that I have already taken down. I have this, which is one bolt under here. It should be two, I think, but it's just one on mine because my other one's broken. You drop this, take out these screws here, and then I have a screw in this side and a couple over here as well, and then I can pull this out. That didn't fare well. It turns out I actually have two radios that would have fit the car, one that has a bad antenna and one that has a bad screen. So I just left my favorite place ever with the cheapest single DIN radio that they had available for 50 bucks and a wiring adapter that I forgot the first time for another 15 bucks, and then some butt connectors, which I forgot the second time, for like another 10 bucks. So we're just gonna go put a stereo in this thing, and then we'll get on to some cosmetic mods. They're pretty simple though. You just get the adapters, they plug right into here, and then I'm gonna bring this inside so I'm not out in the 85-degree humidity here. But the radio comes with its own, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wire this in here, and then I'm going to plug it into the stereo, put it all in there, and put in a little single DIN dash piece that I already had in the car, and we'll be all set. And no, I'm not showing you what it looks like because there's no shrink wrap on it. And it looks disgusting, but I don't care because it's a $1,000 car. Oh, and if you guys plan to do this one on your own, this little blue wire actually ties in with the red wires, and I know they're butt connector. That's not a great idea. It is what it is. I really don't care. Make sure to connect the blue wire that comes off this, which is for a power antenna, into here, or it won't let you use the stereo decks in. You make the badges on the car black, the Camaro badges, as well as the Z28 badges. And lastly, I am going to pick up some wheels today as well. So we are on our way right now to go look at some black wheels that hopefully should fit. We'll find that out pretty soon. Here's a quick look with the new wheels. They are Touring 18 by 8.5s with 255/45 18s. I think it could use a little smaller sidewall, but it rides pretty good with these. Pretty clean for 350 bucks. Really can't go wrong. It's got those ling-longs on her. Not beat up by curbs or anything like that. You got all the stocks in here. But yeah, let's clean up these Z28 badges and get them blacked out. So to do the badging on the car, I'm not actually going to pull the badges off. I was at Walmart and I found a paint pen, and I wanted to give it a try. And I also have these little dice valve stem caps for the new wheels that I have. I think they'll look pretty cool in the car. And before you tell me that a paint pen is not the right way to paint the badges, it's a $1,000 car. It's not a big deal. So that's going to finish up all the cosmetic mods that I'm doing to the car. I don't think I'm going to take anything else any further cosmetically on the car, other than maybe some fog lights. We now have a Bluetooth stereo in the car. We have wheels on the car. We have black badges that aren't really black badges, but that's okay. And I have everything mechanically that the car needs, other than a trans cooler, which will be next video. Let's go take a look at how this thing looks, and that'll close out the video. So that's how the car looks now, and it's definitely not the prettiest thing on the road. It is pretty close to the ugliest thing on the road. But what I like about this is, in true like hot rodder fashion, it is kind of a slew of things thrown together, as well as it is very simple. Everything that I did on this car in these videos, aside from maybe the trans line that I fixed and the diagnostics that I did, and a couple other very basic things, anybody could have bought this car and done this, which I really like. There's a lot of tutorials about everything that I've done in this series. Cleaning cars, detailing cars. There's videos about even doing trans lines on these cars. Dash pads, wiper blades, wheels, tires, badges, all that stuff is all things that somebody that's new to vehicles could do. And I think that's pretty cool in like the hot rodder style fashion, that anybody could have done this stuff to the car. They could have thrown a muffler on the car. They could have learned to weld on something like this. And it's nothing that's going to break the bank. I maybe have $2,000 in this car, all said and done. And the most that I'm going to do from here on out might be a trans cooler and a sub. And an amp, of course. Thank you guys for watching. I have had a ton of fun with this series. The first video got almost 5,000 views. After that, I kind of died out, which is fine. I kind of make these videos to inspire others to do their own things with their cars, and if they're not getting a million views, that's okay. If I get a couple views and it touches somebody the right way and it makes them enjoy their car a little more, or makes them want to go out and buy something and have fun with a rear-wheel drive V8, I'm all for it. I will see you guys in part 5, which is going to finish out the series on this car. I feel like any more than 5 videos and I'm just dragging it out for content, and I'm not that guy. I'd rather just have some fun with it and make a few videos. So thank you guys for watching. See you in part 5.